Fanny's hardest combo is the straight cables. It requires insane hand speed, precise timing, all the while being accurate with your cable placement. Some pro Fanny users said that it took them months to even years to learn straight cables. But here's the thing, you can actually learn it in weeks or even days. To help with that, I made a straight cable PDF guide that shows where exactly you'll need to fire the cables. I'll show you how to download it later in the video. Straight cables is like Lego. Yes, you heard it right, Lego. As long as you have the building blocks, you can create whatever you want in whatever direction. The building blocks of straight cables are 4 straight cables. For example, this 4 straight cables is one building block. And this is another building block of 4 straight cables that takes Fanny from the Tier 3 turret all the way to the river area. And then we can combine both of these blocks and get this straight from the base to the river area. What if instead of the river you want to go to the Tier 1 turret, you can use this block. And once you combine both blocks, you will have this. If you can do 4 straight cables anywhere in the map, then you can do whatever straight cable you can imagine as far as energy allows. Practically, in a game, you will only need 1 or probably 2 blocks of straight cables. In that example, it's basically 1 block of 4 straight cables followed by freestyle cables. And here's a straight cable with 2 blocks from the base to the purple buff. Even the best Fanny players like Yasuo regularly use 1 or 2 straight cable blocks. Here he used 2 blocks to initiate, and in the next example, he used almost 3 blocks, that's 1, 2, and 2.5 blocks in order to escape. Once you get the hang of a block of 4 straight cable in one area, then it will be easier to learn it in other areas. So you only need to learn it once. This will make learning straight cable significantly easier. I must admit, it will take time to master connecting the different 4 straight cable blocks like this. But if you regularly practice 4 straight cables in any area on the map, your progress is guaranteed. Even if you don't know how to connect more than 4 cables yet, you can actually use the 4 straight cable blocks in-game. Here are some examples. And here's a popular 4 cable block inside the enemy base. So, how do we learn this 4 cable block? As what most tutorial on YouTube would say, you will need to have the long and short cables. That is true especially for the 3rd and 4th cables. This is to ensure that both cables reach the walls at the same time. Look at this. The 3rd cable is fired first. It's a long cable. Before it reaches the wall, the 4th cable is fired, and since the 4th cable is a short cable, they both reach the wall at the same time. And this gives it a smooth feel compared to a wobbly cable like this. Here's the thumb motion for it. For the long cable, press and drag, and this is to aim. Then for the short cable, press and flick, and this is for speed. You'll need speed alright, but timing is equally important. When you practice, don't just focus on speed, but also on the right thumb motion and try to get the timing right. You can do that by practicing on a wall to the direction of the straight cable you want to master. Always make sure you have the right motion, so slow down if you have to. Because if you can play it slow and accurately, you can play it fast accurately. This is how I started learning straight cables. I then practiced the same motion from a different starting point and eventually able to connect within a few weeks later. It took me longer to learn because of trying to figure it all out on my own, how to practice. That's why I made a straight cable workout program for you called the Straight Cable Bootcamp to save you time trying to figure things out. This PDF guide is part of the program, and I'll provide you the link to download it shortly. If you want a dedicated daily workout routine that ensures your progress in straight cables, you can join the program for a price just equal to a couple of Starbucks coffees. Check it out on the link here in the description and comments below. See you there.